Welcome, race fans. MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all the freaking hobbies. Why freaking? Because that's what my wife says. That's what I go by. Too much, too late. Dale Cup, Friday night. Craziest freaking league I've ever broadcasted. Why? 40 laps of pure mayhem. All flat out, balls to the wall, pedal through the floorboard, racing. 0 cautions tonight. That's right, you heard me. 0 cautions. And you know what else? 0 fast repairs. You better be on your game if you even want to finish this race. And every single one of these cats, all 34 of them, think they've got what it takes to make it to the end. Green flag pit stops is going to be a real treat to watch, especially when it's a green flag. You can't practice those. Caution, ain't gonna happen, Captain. You can't even bring out a caution for pit road. Stick around. We're going to be right back right after this. Grab something to eat, something to drink. Get your butt back here. Spend the Friday night with me, MaxspeedTV, and Dale Cup, Season 3, Race 2.
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Welcome back, everybody. MaxspeedTV, Bobby All the Hobbies coming at you right here. The Dale Cup Series. Look out. Crazy League, 40 laps, baby. No cautions to be found anywhere. 0. Let's get to the grid. Let's see if I can screw up some last names and make them mad right from the start. Anything goes in Dale Cup, right? Should be the same for me, huh? Let's start it out. Sebastian Marin, there he is. The kid from the Banana Republic, wherever the hell that's at. The kid's awesome. Been awesome for quite a while. Then the 23 machine, Japol Cat. Beside him, the 21, Mr. Steven Karosik. Row number 2, the number 4, Zachary Lima. The number 6, driving the MaxspeedTV machine, Mr. Cody Nagels. Row number 3, the 14, another MaxspeedTV driver, Mr. Vicente Guerrero. Right beside him, the 429, another MaxspeedTV driver, Mr. Paul Witt. You catch the vibe? You catch the hint that's going on here? That's right. My boys are tough. Row number 4, the 510, Richard Sanchez. The 19, Donald Sadusky. Row 5, the 91, Brandon Davis. Beside him, Stephen Davis in the 92. Row 6, the 052, Brad Slagle. And the 28, Matt Wagner. Row 7 to 411, Tom Dixon. The 31, BK Anderson. Row 8 to 00, Michael Malalukes, I think. I don't know, whatever the hell it is. Beside him, the 11, Jonathan Eason. Row number 9 to 20, DJ Thomas. The 84, Jimmy Crawford. Row 10, the 04, Mark Mann. Mr. Man, the man that can. He can do it. I've seen it. The 46, Seth. Seth it is. Row 11 to 56, David Humble. The 33, Mike Burton. Row 12, 27, Casey Sawich. The 99, Jason Kelly. Row 13 to 40, George Williams. The 7, John Lasito, I think. Row 14, 26, Peter DeBora. And a 29, Zachary Workman. Row 15 to 60, Brian Rainville. The 18, Brian Kimball. Row 16, 13, Chad. Row 17, Adam Kelday. Row 17, last but not least, Ray Redford. Like I said, people, 40 laps, 0 fast repairs. That is it. Bye-bye music. Hello, the sweet, sweet sounds of what? That's right. The sweet sounds of a V8 motor until iRacing decides to go electric, and then we basically put a petition on their butts and say, that's stupid, don't do it. 40 fun-filled laps, absolutely no cautions, period. No black flags cleared, no nothing, no fast repairs. You better be on your toes for this one. No room for error, as the iRacing's godforsaken, ugly-looking pace car, which, by the way, we should start a petition on that to get rid of that ugly freaking thing. They'll tighten things up. They will be at least one. They will have to do one fuel stop. You can get away with your tires, but you gotta have one fuel stop. Now, the hard part, sad part about this, I guess it might be easy for me. I don't have to go back and really do all replays or cautions or nothing because there is no cautions. But any of the wrecks, well, we're just gonna hopefully my cameraman can catch it for me. Which, by the way, happens to be me. As we get ready, tighten up your seatbelt. If you got a 5-point harness, make sure that puppy's good and tight. If you do, you're scrubbing your monkey because it's a simulator, you dummy. Get yourself something to drink. Get those gloves on nice and tight. Make sure that steering wheel is on because you can't afford to get in a wreck here, baby. Dale Cup Series. Let's do it MaxspeedTV style. Running through to lead the first lap. Who's it going to be? Mr. Paul Witt. The 429 machine down at the bottom. The place I like to call the rocking chair. You're supposed to be as safe as in your mama's arms. I don't think you're safe anywhere out here tonight with these guys. All at the bottom, MaxspeedTV boys. Bringing it up, Donald Sadusky up there on that middle, or should I say the upper line. The 92, Stephen Davis, doing some pushing up there with him. Get a nice look at the back end of the old snap-on machine. Thinking about 3 wide already, way back into the pack. We'll see how that works. Matt Wagner in the 28 machine, the Menards ride, just spent about $1,800 in that freaking place. But anyway, Matt happens to be a broadcaster himself, and I think he's doing it for Area 51, so big shout out to Big Matt. Now get your butt up to the front as he's working on it. Young gun. I call him a young gun. And he's tough. And who? Right there. BK Anderson in that 31 machine. Oh, look out. The kid can drive. Loves super speedways. Some other ones, some notables, huh? The 26 machine. Where's he at? Well, he's 26, but he's 40 right there. That would be Peter DeBorja. Zsa Zsa Gabor's older brother. He's a guy who can get around this place. Mark Mann right there, the 04, he's good. There's a lot of good drivers in this thing. A lot of them. Now, some of these cats are going to be smart, and what I mean by that is all the way back here. This guy, take a look at him. Sebastian Marin. Sitting in the back like a freaking eagle ready to pounce on somebody. He knows there's no caution flags. He knows he's got to keep it clean. So what's he going to do? He's going to ride back in the back, let the laps wind down. That's a veteran move right here. Keeps his eye on him, the eagle eye on everybody. And then you got some other cats that, well, they have a little different story. What do they want to do? They want to get all the way up here, 3 wide, in the thick of the things, where they can pretty much just feel each other's breathing on their necks if they could. That's how tight it's going to be up here, the first 15 trucks or 20 trucks. Thinking about 3 wide? Absolutely. And here comes the guy doing it. B.K. Anderson up top with a little bit of help from his friends. Jonathan Eason is there. And I do believe the Haviland machine of the 20, that's DJ Thomas. He's in that pack. Who else is in the pack, you're asking? Well, I'll tell you. This guy, Brian Rainville. He's up there. Being in the middle, oh boy, is it a lot of fun. Not really. This is what you're looking at. You can get freaking tunnel vision. Literally, you can get the tunnel vision. I kid you not. And why I say that, you got your eyesights on this guy right here, and you forget about over here and over here. That's not a good thing. And you also got to keep an eye really carefully on what? Well, right over here, the temperature. You can burn these things up and you can blow up. When you do, you're done. Paul Witt, way down in the bottom. But hey, guess what? Look who's looking pretty now. Now it's going to be the Cody Nagels ride. The MaxspeedTV boys are going to be a tough one to beat tonight. No doubt about it. Well, yeah, you think I'm going to hire drivers that aren't good? Hello? You bet your butt they're good, but you know what? There's about 25 or 30 other guys out there that's just as good. Teamwork is where it's at. You got to have teamwork. You got to have a little bit of help from your friends. And I'm telling you right now, Steve Davis in that 92, literally, to try to keep this a PG thing, he's got his nose buried in the rear end of that 19 machine. He is really doing some shoving right here. The traffic is crazy. Clear sailing up here on this top line. The guys get him some push, get him up there towards that front. The guy's doing the pushing. All right, there he is, up close and personal. Welcome everybody out in YouTube land. Hope you're having a blast. Hit the like button if you will. These guys deserve it. Believe me. You can run 40 laps and try to keep it as clean as a whistle. You deserve a thumbs up. It's all for the drivers. It definitely ain't for me. I get paid either way. These guys deserve the thumbs up. You hear him talking a lot about holding your line. And that's something these drivers really need to do, as you can see right there. Mr. Sadusky had his hands full. He got wiggled. But you want that guy in front of you to hold just a steady line as he possibly can, because you're trying to draft with him. And if you don't, well, you're not going to be a very liked person. You go up to try to bump draft somebody and your bumper's not square with him, you go from a hero to a zero. BK Anderson doing the pushing on the outside now with the 28. Mr. Wagner, you must have heard me. There's Vicente Guerrero in the middle, or on the bottom, the third one doing some pushing. But right now up top, Wagner. And there is the nose of BK Anderson's Chiquita machine. Doing exactly what he needs to do, and that is push. You see him up on the outside right here, trying to get some momentum going if possible. Right now, though, Sandusky leading him away down at the bottom of the rocking chair. Guys in the middle, anywhere in the middle. DJ Thomas back here in the 20 machine. There he is. He's back here in the back in the middle of the pack. And my buddy, Mr. Mark Mann. If anybody can do it, he can do it. Loves the super speedway racing out of New York. Like I said, a little past halfway of this bad boy, they will have to do one pit stop. Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. Gonna have to be done, period. The question is, can they do it smoothly? How many people's gonna come in together, work together? How many's gonna come in and take somebody or everybody out? You don't want to get hit. You don't want to hit nobody. You don't want to get turned around. You don't want to get caught speeding, and you certainly don't want to pass up your pit stall. A lot of factors when you're trying to do a green flag pit stop, and let me tell you what, it's a butt pucker factor of about a 9, especially when you've got 35 cats out here wanting to do the same thing. Sandusky showing him away, gonna lead lap number 3 for him. Nagel's right there pushing behind him. Things are starting to, well, they're sort of spread out just a little bit. Let's see how far we're talking. Right in this area right here. See the 99 slowly bringing up the rear of this big pack. Staying right there and not losing the draft. That's what you want to do. Remember talking about Sebastian Marin? Look at all these cats back here. Teammate, Marin, Lima. Oops, there he is. These cats, all 4 of them, they will stay single file. Throsik's right there with them as well. They're in their own little world. And they're cruising. Now the difference, how far back are they? Well, let's see. There is Sandusky in the playing up front. About 192, 191 mile an hour. Now to see the gap from them guys, you go all the way back here to these cats back here. And you're looking at 35 seconds. But here's the thing. They're playing it smart. They're just hanging out in the back, waiting for something to happen. They're coming in already. Not wasting any time. You can see every single one of them right there. You've got about 10 trucks that came in this time around. It's going to bring the lead to these cats right here. Curious to see if they come in. And here they come. Notice how they fan out so they kind of stay out of each other's way. Pretty darn clean. And here they come. Now, how many more is going to come in? Will these cats come in this time? We'll see. Now, the MaxspeedTV fellers. They've been in, they've been out, and right there they are. Everybody's good around. Got to go around. They got to hit that commitment cone. Once they go past the commitment cone, they can pop back up on the track. The MaxspeedTV guys, they've been in the pits. The ones at the bottom, they have not. Let's see. Everybody has different pit strategies when they want to come in, what they want to do. John Black, how are you doing out there, my friend? Hope all is well. Mr. Nagels, nice to see you. Hillbilly Dan says, let's go. Jonathan Eason. BK has got a whole bunch of people out here watching and listening tonight. And I'm referring to Mr. BK Anderson. Always has a good following. Everybody's been in and been out and been kind of clean. Now, we had a couple people. We've had 3 of them that are gone. See ya, they said. 1 lapper down. These cats here, Steven Karosik, Mike Burton, and BK back here is a lap down. Now, looks to me like, can't tell. Yeah. Looks like BK's been in a little bit of a bang up here, probably coming into the pits if I was guessing, but he's got some wrinkles on that bad boy. We'll see what happens. Plenty of time to get it fixed, no big deal. All is good. You can see that front end. The 40 on the bottom. It says 26, but it's 40. Got a fancy little number on there I didn't pick up. Peter de Borgia. He says he's Zsa Zsa Gabor's older brother, but I doubt it because she was like, what, 90-something? So that ain't gonna happen, Captain. Going a lap down, BK Anderson all the way up at the top stand, out of the way. Now, here's the thing. You go a lap down, and there's a no-caution race, you're pretty much screwed. Remember the one guy I was talking about hanging out in the back, staying way back there? Well, guess what? Sebastian Marin, right here he is. Number 2, doing the pushing. And this is how you push. This kid could give lessons on how to push. Doing exactly what you're supposed to do. You want to stay square to this bumper as much as you can. That's the object. And beat the snot out of that back bumper till you get into the turn and back off. The 3 MaxspeedTV guys up on that top line, giving it all they've got. And I'm talking about Nagels, Guerrero, and Paul Witt. Nagels and Paul Witt, absolutely no stranger whatsoever to championship wins. A lot of these guys have got them. Sebastian Marin's got more championships underneath his belt than I've got underwear in my top drawer. I kid you not. Paul Witt's the same way. Donald Sandusky as well. Now, these guys are back here. They're a little ways off. Let's see how far they are. Well, they're about 6.5 seconds back. And this is what's nice. 20 laps to go. And they got to come in. Oh, they scooted Deborah down just a little bit, and he is actually off the track. And now he's going to have to sneak his way back up in there so he don't take out anybody. Got him a little loose. He had to grab a hold of it and chase it down. Into the rocking chair now. Nagel's right in front of Sebastian Marin. Sebastian, the 23 machine. And take a look at the 21. Being kind of quiet tonight. That will be Mr. Steven Karosik. Him and that number 4, Zachary Lima, they run very well together. You can see the 46 trying to sneak up on that track. Those guys had to go up a little bit so he could get on it. He was coming on there, and regardless, they got nervous. They went up around him. But it's Nagels, Marin, Lima, Guerrero, and Paul Witt is your top 5. And Richard Sanchez in the 510. Nice to see him up here. There he is. Started out 7th. Always a contender at super speedways. And I don't know if 80 is listening, but Bobby with all the hobbies of MaxspeedTV is saying, hello, sweetheart. You know, it's kind of funny, but I think I have more younger fans than I do older fans. I don't know why. I guess because kids relate to me? I don't know. Or my IQ is about where a kid would be. I got no idea. Mark Mann and the rest of these guys working their way up trying to catch them. Let's see who's leading that bad boy. Sandusky is, right? Let's take a peek off the nose. Let's see if you can see that front row cluster up there. There's 7 of them up there. There they are. They're getting ready now to go across that finish line. And then this cluster is right here being led by Sandusky. And he's probably, if I'm guessing, about a 1.5 seconds behind. Right around 3.5 seconds behind, actually. They've been in the pits. They've been out of the pits. They're good to go for the rest of the way. 15 laps this time by. Look at that. She said hi. Gonna have to send her some MaxspeedTV decals and wristbands. Now they're coming in for the final pit stop, I guess, right here. Man, look at them. This is what a make or break you. They're all locking them up. But you know what? They did not hit nobody. They did not turn nobody. That's a good thing. And speaking of turning, somewhere down here in the back, see if these guys decide to come in. Nope, they're not gonna. But somebody has went sideways because I caught him up there. I don't know who it was. But they were sideways in the pits, not where you want to be. Let's see what these guys do here. You can see they all start to go single file down in the bottom. That usually means they're going to line things up here. Here comes one of them, a couple of them. Now, buddy, you're a sitting duck when you go into the pits with about maybe 2 or 3 at the very most, especially with this many people out here. Remember we saying you got to have friends? Oh, yeah. Back out on the track, and away they go. Sebastian right there pushing Mr. Cody Nagels. And then, of course, back here in the back, you got Paul Witt, Sanchez. And here comes Mark the Man to try to catch things up. These guys are heading in now. That should be Dixon, Sandusky. See, I get that mixed up because I actually live 1 mile from a town called Sandusky. They coming in and looking pretty well. I don't see no issues out there. Your leader right now is going to be Brandon Davis. These guys are coming in. It's like poetry in motion here. Watch these two. Twins. Vicente Guerrero. Currently 5th. What a handsome looking guy on the back of that trunk lid. That's all I got to say. $12 to go at the line. The top 5, here they are. Now, I would imagine they're going to stay single file for probably another good 4, 5, 6 laps. And then they might break off, because what they're trying to do is all these cats that you see right here and this cluster, all of these guys right here, they got to stay single file because they want to be able to pull away from these guys here trying to gather up. All of them. All these guys are going to hook up. And they're going to have a nice little train. And if they stay single file at some point, they might be able to catch these guys right here. But that's why they're staying single file. Because you can go a lot faster single file than you can double file. You just want to be real careful when you're pushing like that. Now, Karosik is 1 lap down, but look at him. He's out front pushing, helping. What a beautiful picture of a back end of a truck of the 14 of Vicente Guerrero. Now, at some point in time, you're thinking, one of these guys are going to pull out. Well, I can tell you right now, Lima will not sit there. Nagels or Sebastian Marin, none of these cats, all the way down here to the 6th spot. Brandon Davis, and here they come. Now, watch. Way up yonder is that cluster of 5 trucks. And that's what all these guys are trying to catch. But they might not have got the memo to stay single file. Because that's exactly what these guys are doing. They're going to make the race all about these guys right here at the end. 9 to go this time by. Vicente out front. Karosik doing some pushing. 8 to go at the line. 0 caution race, 40 laps. Nothing but pure white knuckle ride, hanging onto the steering wheel. Trying not to get in any kind of altercation. And I got to tell you, These guys have done one heck of a job because I couldn't tell during this race. But I don't think there was one accident or caution really that deserved a crossing flag. When you're not getting thrown a caution, you tend to drive a little bit more with your head. That patience seems to hang around a little bit more often. But pretty soon, the patience are going to go away for these guys right up here. As you see, they're already making the move. Sanchez is Nagel's best friend right now. Right away, pushed him down right into the rocking chair into the bottom. So now, Nagels has got a teammate and Vicente Guerrero right there pushing. Now, Paul Witt up here. He would really like nothing more to push the 5'10 of Sanchez out of his way. At what part are they going to go 3 wide? I'd say in about another 4 laps. Now, you want to be careful. I've seen lots of races won and lost because everybody up here in the front pretty much got tangled up with each other, and they all wrecked in about the 6th, 7th, or 8th place. Cat wins it. Six to go. Right here's your top 5. A little gang up going on right here. Looks like they will go 3 wide right now, and sure enough, here they come. Lima on the outside, and boy, he's got some help in Sebastian Marin, one of the top pushers right here in this league. But you gotta be careful because you're coming up on lack traffic. You gotta hide back in, tuck it in. Give it up for Sanchez. Good run so far. Real good run. Started 7th. Paul Witt, another great pusher. All these guys that you see up front right here, they are all just as equal when it comes to pushing. What I like about it is that last lap, I don't care how hot your water is, your foot does not get up off the accelerator. You push it so hard, you go through your floor of your rig, and you're Fred Flintstoning it around. If it blows, it blows. They will not let up no matter how hot it gets. And that's when things get kind of ugly, because you start pushing all the way around the turns. And these trucks, you can blow on them, and you're going to get really squirrely. These things are pretty darn hard to handle. Either one of the trucks in iRacing is very difficult to handle, not like any of the cars. I always said the men drive the trucks and the wannabes drive the cars, because these things are tough. Nagel still on the bottom with the help from Vicente Guerrero, the teammate. Behind him, Steven Krosik on the bottom. He's pushing a lap down. Sanchez looking for the help in the middle from Mr. Paul Witt. Up top, Sebastian Marin. Now this time he's being pushed by Zachary Lima. And I mean, he's being pushed. He's a pushing. Paul Witt. Right now is when it starts to get nasty. You start getting sweaty hands. Your heart starts beating out of your chest. You're praying to God you got a teammate somewhere in the vicinity of you. Because when a white flag drops, baby, it's 50% luck and 50% help from a teammate. And what I mean by luck it's you don't get caught up in a wreck. Because they're going to stick it where it don't belong. They're going to try to put it where it won't fit. On top, there's 3 trucks now. 3 trucks strong up there. That's going to help them out. Will Sebastian at least clear enough to drop down to that middle lane? Or will he stay with Zachary Lima up top? Here comes the inside line again. White flag. This is where it's going to get real nasty. Vicente giving it all they can at the bottom to Nagels. These guys are dropping back just a little bit on that inside line. You can see them. The momentum is going. They get real close to each other. Now they got to drop all the way back into the back. Sanchez in the rocking chair. Paul Witt pushing. Paul Witt cannot go nowhere. He's blocked. Who's going to be? It is going to be, I do believe. Let's see. Paul goes up to the high line. Do they have enough momentum to get by him? Yeah. Oh, you ain't gonna believe it, folks. Paul Witt has won this race by a freaking nose hair. Let's go back and see it. Slow it down for you. Let's see if I can get the photo finish. I'm telling you what, I'm not kidding you. I don't know how close it was, but I'm telling you, it was close. Real slow motion. About the time I speed it up, they're going to be here. We'll just have to be patient. There you go. That's how close it was. And I like 1/100th of a second or something, I believe. That's crazy, isn't it? Well, let's find him. There he is. He's going to be your winner. The man himself, Mr. Paul Witt, gets the job done. MaxspeedTV driver. Sanchez was second. Sebastian Marin third. Cody Nagels was fourth. Zachary Lima was fifth. Vicente sixth. Seventh was Matt Wagner. Good run for him. Brandon Davis eighth. Zachary Workman ninth. And 10 was George Williams. There's your winner, ladies and gentlemen. The man, Mr. Paul Witt, the 429 machine. Awesome job here. Don't go anywhere. We're going to have a chat with at least 3 of these guys. We'll get their take on everything. MaxspeedTV Dale Cup Series League. Are you man enough for it? We'll be right back. Don't you go anywhere.
With that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me, the idea is to avoid the other cars. Congratulations! You just set the sport back 30 years with that move. That move will put you in the Hall of Shame. You keep doing stuff like that and we're going to lose our sponsor. Looks like that's it for us today. Now I know why you got canned by your old team. It's over. We can't fix that damage. Looks like your car is toast. You'll need a tow back to pit lane. Press and hold your reset.
Well, back everybody. MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all the freaking hobbies. Dale Cup, Season 3, race number 2. And I'm going to tell you what. Dale Cup separates the men from the boys. Why? Because I'm going to say it again like I said it 1,500,000 times. These cats run 40 laps with absolutely zero cautions. No black flags cleared. No nothing. I don't know. I couldn't do it. Ain't no way. But you know what? 35 guys started out trying to do it. And these 3 cats right here came out, well, top 3, which is pretty darn impressive. Well, actually 4. We pulled Cody up in here. I'm talking to you, Cody. Let me find you. Yeah. Hang on. There you guys are, all sitting together, probably drinking at the finish line or whatever. Cody, it was pretty darn awesome, man.
Yeah, man, I've been drinking during the whole race. Vince been drinking, just a little bit of a team effort out there. We got a nice little, I wouldn't even call it a rivalry, but we got like a friendly competition thing going on where some of us are in one Discord, some of us in another Discord, creates a good competitive dynamic. And at the end, it was just kind of, we all helped set each other up, so it's every man for themselves at the end. And the product on the track was, I thought it was pretty good. It really, like you said, it sucks when you're one of the guys that gets caught up in a wreck that you didn't, you weren't the cause of it, and you have no chance to win the race. That part sucks, but this is one of the leagues that's going to be extremely difficult to come out with a win because it's no fast repairs and no cautions. So not only do you have to worry about yourself, but you also got to be have a keen eye for like the people around you. If you think there's somebody not holding a line, sometimes you need to disengage back out of it and just reset, because as long as you have that lead draft, then you have a shot to win at the end of the race.
Well, pretty darn impressive. I got to say that. Awesome job. You led 14 laps. You had fun. You know what? I think next Friday night we're going to change things up. I think every time I refer to you drivers as cats like Michael Waltrip does, I think you all have to take a shot. You have to take a drink of something. Can you imagine what that'd be like after 40 laps?
Can I take a drink of water? I don't drink alcohol.
I don't drink alcohol either. So, yeah, you can drink water, because here's the thing. You're going to have to pee as much as those guys are going to get drunk. So it's going to equal out and work out the same.
Oh, I'll get a bottle. I'm good.
Bobby. I got you. You remember like Talladega Nights, how that little kid, he's like, oh, yeah, I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
That's Seabass.
Is that Seabass?
Yeah, wait a minute.
Yeah.
That's not me.
Oh, I got to tell you what. I don't know if it is or not, but I'm going to tell you, awesome job. Good job, Cody. Who do you think before I let you get out of here and continue on your Friday night celebrations?
I want to thank my parents for always tuning in and watching me. I want to thank you for broadcasting and sponsoring me. I want to thank the guys at Limitless and Dale Cup, running in 2 different Discords, but God, I definitely could see that we were the class of the field in this race. So hats off to everyone running in both Discords. Fantastic job. And I want to give a shout out to my boy Jamal Williams. If anyone watches football, I'm going to give a shout out to First Swag Kazakage, leader of the Hidden Village of the Den.
Awesome. Be safe. Have fun. Take it easy. Remember, safety third. Enjoy your weekend. We'll see you.
Yes, sir.
All right, Seabass. You know what? I don't know. What can I say, man? I'm shocked. I really am. But, you're one of those guys that you're not, what's the word I'm looking for? You're not selfish in any way. You don't mind helping anybody out.
Yeah. I mean, in the end, I don't need to create unnecessary enemies, so I don't mind helping people out here and there. And I'm thinking about the long game, trying to get as many good results as I can, because like Cody said, no cautions, no fast repairs. You can have, multiple weeks of just bad luck and be deep in the points. So I'm just trying to be consistent out here. No need to make enemies, and just come out here with a solid run.
And from what I'm understanding, you want to stay out of trouble, and you want to get all the points. You want to get all the points you can get, because if I'm not mistaken, you guys ain't going for some little cheapy little 3-inch Adam League trophy, for.
Oh wait, what's wrong with 3 inches? Hold on.
Well, I'm talking about a trophy now, okay? But
my apologies. Go on.
yeah, a trophy, yes.
Yeah, go on.
But who cares about that little, the little guy that came
Little
out every
3-inch.
night? Yeah, with a little 3-inch trophy that sat out in the outfield picking daisies or whatever. Not here with these guys. You're actually going to get one of them big WWE Wrestling Championship belts they're going to have made up for the champion. So that's pretty cool using their head. They're mixing it up and they're making it different. So that's pretty exciting. I'd like to have one of those someday. Anyway, Sebastian, who do you want to thank before I let you get out of here? And by the way, don't forget, it's been a week since I've told you, you know what you have to do.
Absolutely, I know exactly what I have to do.
What do you have to do?
I have to go thank my mom, or said that you said hi to my mom.
Absolutely. And hope she's getting better on her knee surgery. Anyway, Sebastian, floor is yours.
She's doing great nowadays.
Awesome. Who do you want to thank, man?
I'll give a shout out to Del Cup, my teammates, Zach, Steve. We had Donald in there, Peter. Just great running with them. I'll give a shout out to you, Bobby, for putting on this broadcast. We fucking love watching back these races. And I'll give a shout out to Del Cup for putting on this league. It's definitely something a little different, something that I'm not used to, but I like it. So here's to a great remainder of the season.
All right, you take care, buddy. Have a safe weekend. Enjoy yourself. We'll see you later on.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night.
Man of the hour. Oh, my God. What can I say about this guy? I mean, seriously. Unbelievable. And you know what? Let me look. I have to go by and I have to look at every little thing. Money's getting tight. Times are hard, okay?
Yeah, oh yeah.
All right. All right. Lucky for you, you and Cody are the painters of the team, so I don't have to worry too much. Body looks pretty good. Not too bad. I think it's able to race another day. You took good care of it. But congratulations,
yep.
Paul. You done it. You only led 4 laps of the race, but you led the most important one.
That's all that matters.
I got to say, we were 1 to go, and you were stuck behind the guy in the rocking chair, the leader on the bottom. And I'm sitting here thinking, at some point, and I'm sure you were thinking it, when is that going to open up enough to where I can zip up to that high line? And you went all the way up to that high line.
Well, I went up there because I had my teammate behind me. I had Cody behind me, and Cody said, "You can go on up. I've got Sanchez, so if you want to go up, go up." So I went up, and Sebastian just stayed behind me. So that was nice of him.
Well, congratulations, bud, on another win. Who all do you want to thank before I let you get out of here? Enjoy your weekend.
Well, I got to thank you. Got to thank the good Lord above, and my parents for watching, and my wife let me come down here while she's sleeping, and come down here and do this. All my teammates, Vincente, Cody, we had Sanchez in there. BK was there tonight, and Matt was in there tonight with us too. So we had a pretty stout team. Got to thank all those guys. Thank Dale Cup for putting us on, and bunch of guys out here just having some fun.
Take care, my friend. Have a safe one. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll catch you next week.
Okay, thanks, Bobby. Appreciate it.
We got through it. No troubles. Everybody, have a safe weekend. Stay out of trouble. Relax. Stay warm. And if you have air conditioning and you're in a nice warm climate and you need the air conditioning, you suck. Because it's cold as crap here. Colder than a well digger's butt in Ohio. I ain't liking it. You guys take care of yourself. MaxspeedTV, Bobby Doll, the freaking hobbies. Dale Cup, Season 3, race number 2, completed. Your winner, Mr. Paul Witt. I'm out of here. See ya.